Warning, Dazz Radio is not responsible for any losses, damages, or liabilities that may arise from the use of this podcast. 1K frequency is not intended to replace professional advice, and our views may not necessarily reflect those views of our featured guests.
Great to have you here with us. Welcome to 1K Frequency with your hosts, Dazzo, Skittlekicks, and Atlas.
What's going on, boys and girls? Welcome back to Dazz Radio on 1K Frequency. I am Dazzo, and we are joined by Mr. Skittlekicks and Mikey in the house.
What's up?
Kiflom.
I
got nothing clever.
Yes, we are actually celebrating our 1-year anniversary since we started Dazz Radio.
Been a long time.
I know.
And I do feel a year older too, just for the record. I feel it in my bones.
Relax, Yoda.
God.
How old am I?
Oh man, what a year! Unfortunately, we only came up with 10 episodes so far.
Yeah,
I was gonna say most of that was on hiatus.
Yeah, most of that was hiatus. That's very true. But
unfortunately,
it's pretty cool that the branding of Dazz Radio has been around for actually longer than that, because it was once known as like Dazzo Nation and whatever else you came up with prior to that. You know. And then we become 1K Frequency. So I mean, it's like, we've had like 4 different podcasts, I think, since I joined.
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 years ago.
Technically.
Yeah. So, and it's been fun for sure. We've definitely, I think the quality has gone down, but hey, I'm kidding. No, but I do think that it's been pretty fun. So 1-year anniversary. Yay. So now we've graduated from the bottle to the beer.
Yeah.
We've gone from mother's milk to bottle milk or bottle beer, whatever.
Jesus Christ.
So.
Oh,
Anywho.
Well, it is what it is.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So how are you all doing here?
Yeah, am I right? Actually doing a lot
That's
better
cool.
than last Friday, or technically this past weekend.
Yeah, I can imagine. I've actually, like, for the last couple of days, I was just not feeling well at all. I was like, every ounce of me just hurt, and I couldn't figure out why. And even if I slept or took like Tylenol PM, I just would wake up feeling like ass, and I'm like, well, this sucks. So I think honestly, it's just severe exhaustion.
It's also because temperature changed. A lot of places were actually really warm over the weekend.
See, I never react to that. That's the weird thing. My fiance does, but I don't. I like temperature change never really bugged me. I never had like a weird physical thing. Although I did go for like nearly a 1-mile walk the other night just to kind of get back in the steps because I've been warmed up around here. That could have been what it was. That maybe I just I was, even when I was walking at like a gradual pace, I think my body had just not been used to it, and so I was like, well, crap, you're gonna suffer for this now. But I'm like, after the show tonight, I'm actually gonna go for a walk and
it's really warm.
Lose some of my winter fat, and eczema size. I got to just start doing that. I've got to just push myself to do it. I have to get more in the mentality of just moving and not sitting on my ass for hours on end.
Yeah, stop playing train sims.
I've got a permanent butt spot on my chair right now because I've been sitting too long.
Stop
it's
playing
like a perfect
train sim.
Shut up. You shut up. That will never happen. I cannot. It literally, it's like I said last time, it's like been crack. And I mean, I was playing it today. I was playing it yesterday. I'm like, God, I am so addicted to this game, and it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see what my hours are. So I'm at 1580 right now with
Oh my
128.8
You're gonna have to reach
128.8 hours
2,000 hours in like a month and
a
half.
month. No shit, right?
Jesus Christ.
I know. It's like let me do some Skittle math here. Carry the one and so 128.
Yeah, you'll luckily be
0.8.
2,000 hours in a month or so.
So I'm actually down though, because 128.8 hours over 2 weeks is 9.2 hours per day. Now that's down from what I was at before, which is about 14 hours. So I'd say I'm doing pretty good. I have to wean off it slowly. I get so into it.
Speaking of
And
math,
Oh,
after
God.
you finish your
Don't
story.
math me. Oh, don't math me. Stop math me. No.
Speaking
math
of
me.
math, I have a special promo that I'm gonna drop
Okay.
on the Dazz merch. For the
Okay.
entire live stream of tonight, I'm dropping a 50% off your entire purchase.
Ooh. Ooh.
Minimum $30. So basically, you spend $30 and you get half off your entire purchase.
Oh, 15
Only
bucks.
through the
That's not
stream.
bad.
And then
Yeah.
I've got
So get
another
up.
promo for the rest of the week leading up to next Sunday. So
Nice.
stay tuned for
nice. Go to Dazzo Nation shop. Well, actually, the web
Just
address is
visit the
kind of
link.
wonky.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just click the link. It's actually in the Discord if you guys want to check it out. Which you, by the way, you should be a member of. But
Yes.
yeah, I'm looking at the link right now, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to say that and make everybody remember that. So, but in the description, I'm sure it will be also located
Yes.
for the video for the live stream. So,
It's
or a
pinned
pinned
in
comment.
the live stream, and it's also pinned in the description.
Exactly. So you'll be able to find it. There's no excuses. Go buy your Dazz merch right now.
And make sure you guys enter the promo code DRLiveHBD. Very simple. Dazz Radio Live, happy birthday, basically. You enter it into the when you check it out, and you get 50% off your entire order. And it's
And for
minimum
those who
$30.
don't know
Come on.
for those who have hard times with alphabet soup, I'm sure Daz will put the promo code inside of the chat or pin it to a comment or the description. But remember, it's only for tonight's show.
Yep.
So, I'm sure you know that because it'll be what?
Promo. Get your
It'll
merch, damn it.
Probably run. It'll probably you gonna run it till like midnight or like midnight your time, or are you gonna run it like till the
I'll
actual
run it
show ends?
around
Okay, so
till midnight, and then
cool.
I'll have another offer promo for the rest of the week starting tomorrow.
Nice.
So
Nice.
go get your merch.
Awesome. Merch. So,
Anyways,
I guess we have some I think we have some topics though.
we always have topics.
Besides the one I'm very curious about the rage, the Dazz rage in Ambulance Life Simulator, the rage that just never, ever quits. So I'm curious about this.
You are, eh? I'm sure everybody else is too, but well, yesterday.
Yeah, they're like, what is this Ambulance Simulator life? I never heard nothing about it.
Go
Believe
check out
us,
the live
folks, you're
stream
not missing
yesterday.
much. Yeah, and you're not the game. You're not missing much with not having the game. I'm just saying.
So
But anyway, so
check out the stream yesterday if you guys missed it. And all I can say is, well, halfway through when we were doing responding to the cause, which was halfway across town, and we were driving in the highway, and I fell into a loophole. Yep, that's actually, I don't know why that was a thing.
I just thought of something. You should actually grab a clip of that and then show it on your screen so people can actually see what
I
happened.
should do that, but no, that might lag the entire thing.
Oh my! Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Fuck Discord.
Yeah.
You fall through basically you fall into the void.
I fell off the freaking highway down to the ground, even though, yeah, you can technically still drive out and all that good stuff. But that never happened to me when I was playing off stream after the internet went off last week. Or last time I actually played, streamed. And yeah, for some reason, that happened. No idea why.
They'll call it a feature.
Yeah, they'll likely mention it in the freaking hotfix again. Like they freaking
again. This is again why this game should have been beta tested before it ever came out into full production.
I was disappointed because even on the stream, it's still not optimized to the standard of what Police Simulator is. Even though Police Simulator still runs actually better than Ambulance Life. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think what's really sad is the fact that the game is going to fall behind if it's not like, and it's going to continuously have bad reviews if this does not get solved.
I mean, I won't be surprised about that. To be freaking honest, I won't be surprised about that.
How sad is that? I mean, potential was there for a great game.
Potential is amazing. Storyline wise,
yeah, the story's kind of lame.
I'm not gonna say it's trash, but meh. I could write better friggin' storylines than these guys can. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even freaking Skittles can do that. Technically, any adult can do that.
Yeah.
Better than what these devs can actually do. Hey, Amber.
I don't even 3D model.
I mean, I don't game.
I'm not even a game creator, but I could do better. I could literally draw a picture better than this game seems.
Yeah,
you know,
it has a lot of bugs. It's crashes. It's not properly optimized. Your colleague is technically awful. Typical.
Other than
to
dirt.
A lot of
yeah.
I mean, even Firefighting Simulator.
Oh, my nemesis.
Although there were bugs that they never fixed, but that was from Astrogon.
Yeah, but Astrogon were the publishers. They weren't the developers. It's yeah, that's the problem. Is the same developer doing it? It's just you've learned nothing.
Amber, don't rush it.
Yeah,
if you want to
good.
join in, you feel free. I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not gonna stop you from joining us.
You can't make us.
Go get your merch.
Exactly. That's a promo tonight. Only 50%
50% off.
Stuff.
Minimum $30 purchase.
That's basically Amazon. Basically Amazon rating. I mean, no, seriously, that's how Amazon is. I mean, even if you have Prime, it's still a minimum purchase.
Well, at least Prime charges you get free shipping.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, with the prices that have increased over the years, I mean, this thing used to be a $20 program. $20 when it first came out. It has gone up so dramatically that it's almost the price of shipping at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, because monthly, we're paying $14.99 a month.
Yeah.
When just a couple of years ago it was like $9.99.
Yeah.
It's just steadily gone up, and it's like, where's the return on my investment?
Hashtag tariffs.
No,
I shouldn't have gotten
no, because that hasn't been implemented yet. But
yet,
I already told you my opinion about. I've already told you my opinion about them, and I'm sticking by that.
I know.
So anyway, I mean, I think what they're trying to do with other things is even more effed up than what we're dealing with. So or what
true.
What the tariffs are going to do compared to what is going to happen with oil, I would suggest pay attention to that because one man is trying to undermine Trump already, and that's Marco Rubio, and he's trying to go. I know this is an off-topic thing, sorry, but he's trying to basically, get rid of their freaking leader in Venezuela, cutting off their oil supply. Well, that'll jack up our gas prices. So fuck you. You already pay over almost $3 a gallon once a fucking again. Eat a dick. Anyway, rant over. Anyway, so back to Ambulance Life Simulator, the game that just does not keep giving you more than headaches and any.
Yeah, the optimization is still really poor, and it's what 3 weeks into the game.
Do you know what gaming engine they're using by any chance? Is it Unity or is it Unreal or is it something else? Yeah, Unity's had a lot of
Unity.
Yeah, Unity isn't. Well, all you have to do, I think it would show up in the logo when you first started up.
I can't remember.
I've heard a lot of things about Unity's optimization is just not that good compared to Unreal, but Unreal's had the track record since the 90s. Unreal has been around, 29 years, something like that. I think it came out in like the late 90s.
Unreal
because it was one of the
is the best to go.
I would agree with that. I mean, matter of fact, like I've said before, the guy who has been building Starship Simulator, he switched to 5, and he says it's a great tool.
It is.
Yeah, but you do have to know how to. I mean, you do have to know how to use it. I mean, if I go onto trains, because they have been using the same damn modeler, and this is a custom modeler for their game, it has kept them behind in the game looking good, not archaic, and they're falling behind their competitors because they aren't advancing. And if graphics don't, I mean, look, I understand that some people can't, you have to relearn a tool. Going from Unity to Unreal or a custom, it's a learning curve. And it costs money to retrain. However, I think the reward at the very end of having a great quality game is a thing. But if you're just a shitty model maker and a shitty game maker, then that's not going to help. It doesn't matter what engine you use. If you just suck at building games, then what's the point? It's literally a hemorrhaging wound that you're putting a freaking little, I'm a big kid now type of Band-Aid on it.
Yeah. So far, they haven't really done much since their last technical patch a month ago, actually.
Yeah.
Their last patch was on February 7th. So, 1 month ago.
And they still have mixed reviews.
Not surprised.
No, and 245 of them are new. Yours is still, like, on my thing, because you're my friend on Steam, yours is still the number one thing I see on here.
Of course.
And you only had 12 hours on record at the time. Or no, you had only 1 hour and a half on there at the time.
Yeah. Now I have 12.1 hours. Not surprised.
Correct. Yeah. Amateur.
But now, I think I'm going to put this game on
once you get on my level of 1,500 hours, then we can talk.
Okay, there. I'm not that. No.
No, you're not that obsessed like I am. You have a real life. It's called a job.
Yeah, I got jobs.
So
I got a job to do.
I like this review. This game has no medical realism at all. Some of the medications are fine, but as a real life EMS provider, we do care. We do care in the field. You don't have to load them in the. See, that's the biggest thing is you don't have to load them in the ambulance. You literally take a bag and the portable equipment out to the patient.
Yep.
You don't. You just don't. I don't understand why that's a thing.
Yep.
Terribly buggy, extremely boring.
Flashing lights. That's sad. That's the sad part.
And I just read about that. Like they've got some pretty new, pretty big updates. I haven't played that game in probably 6-7 months.
Same.
So
at this point,
but apparently now there's like I didn't know there's actually multiplayer in that game.
There is. At this point, I'd rather just go back to flashing lights.
Wow, that says a lot, dude.
At this fucking point, at this stage of ambulance life, I'd rather play flashing lights over ambulance life.
Dude, let me put it this way: I would rather play Firefighting Simulator: The Squad than play this game.
Yeah, I'd do that too.
Yeah.
I would do that in a heartbeat.
I would. I mean, no. I'll even go one better. I would rather play Payday 2.
Well, Payday 2 is not the same level as.
It's not, but that was my nemesis. So if you recall, I hated that game with a passion, and the extreme heat of a million hot white burning suns. Believe me, if this game does that to me, I cannot imagine what Ambulance Life would do to me in frustration.
I know.
Because I looked at the demo, and the demo looked awesome. I saw that like months ago.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
the
that
demo
looks
was
so awesome.
The demo
And whatever
before the technical last patch, the game was actually running a-okay-ish, even though it's still buggy, even though there's still lags and that other crap that needs to be fixed.
It's not just the lag, it's just the overall experience is weak.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the punch that I think everybody expected. Again, I go back to games that were were in demo mode, and then they delayed the launch because they said the game is not good enough for early access. I mean, that says a lot to me. That says, okay, you actually care enough about your customer base, and you probably are watching other games out there that are just sucking because they're releasing too fast and they just don't have all their stuff, packaged up nicely. And I never wanted to shit on this game because I really wanted this to be a great game. But then after watching yourself play it, or even seeing and reading all the reviews, I'm like, how did this ever get released? I mean, this was unless this guy just does not care. Unless Acer just does not care about releasing shit. And that's possible. It is possible that the guy just doesn't. He just wants to. I mean, because like I said, we're getting back to the Atari days. Shitty games are coming out left and right, and I don't know. Does it crash the market? And when you keep releasing shitty games, and then the AAA titles are just as subpar, who comes out ahead?
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
I mean, at this point, I'd rather just stick playing PGA Tour 2K25, like I said yesterday at the end of the stream.
Yeah.
To avoid all the issues.
Honestly, I would just uninstall the game and just put it in your storage for a while and just save your room for other games. Yeah, that's what I had to do with like a lot of my games. I'm like, I'm not going to play these, so I'm just done. The ones that I do have installed are ones I intend on playing. I just, because of my obsession right now, it's really hard to break away from that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I mean, like I said, my fiance and I haven't gamed because she's as obsessed with Disney Dreamlight Valley. That's like her addiction. So, and she plays that. She's a regular player of that. I mean, I actually eclipsed her hours, about a month ago. Actually, no, a month and a half ago. And
they did.
That blew her mind because she's been playing that for over a year. So.
Wait, they did technically release that patch last week. Oops, never mind. I was reading something wrong. They did. They did release that small patch last week.
A patch that isn't fixing anything.
Didn't fix anything. It
didn't do it. It actually probably made things worse.
Or yesterday. Oh well. Not much.
Okay, here's interesting. Did this game released on console first? Because I'm seeing this game has a very big problem with all of its bugs. I'm pretty sure this game wasn't ported correctly to PC. Is it possible this was a console game first and then got ported? So. I could have sworn this was just a PC game.
I think it's a PC game only.
I have to look at the store page because I don't even know, to be honest.
If memory serves correctly, this was only a PC game.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't understand how that person would come up with that conclusion. Unless they just assumed it was a bad port.
Oh, no. It is available for console.
Okay, so maybe it launched on console first, and it's a very bad port of the game then. Which then that would make more sense then, if that was the case.
I don't think so. Hold on. Let me do some research.
Yeah.
Let me do my research.
I like how it says on this, one friend recommends against this game. That was funny. So yeah, if this was a bad port, then I can understand its issues because porting a game from a console to a computer is a different animal. I think that um, so many things can be overlooked because you have to condense everything for console. You don't have the graphics cards to work with as as you have in PC. CPUs are different, hardware configurations and the coding is a lot different. So if you try to port this all over, there can be issues. And then check this now check this out. Now there's all these DLCs now. So Ambulance Life now has 4
So
DLC.
they technically, I think they released the console version on the exact same date. From
Well, then that would have been that should have been 2 different teams. Well, I don't even know how big Acer is, but frankly, if it's this, I mean, I don't even know what the reviews are on the other one. Console version.
On the PlayStation Store, it's a 3.93 rating.
Out of how many stars?
3.9.
Potential 5. 3.9 out of how many?
51% is 5-star rating, 20% 4-star.
How many of that are bots? Honestly, and you trust these? That's the thing too. It's like all these good reviews. I'm thinking, no, this can't be more than just somebody being paid to say good things about the game. So
I don't know, but
that's just sad.
So far, I don't like it.
Oh, it looks like now you can adjust the traffic.
You can, but even then, that doesn't help save the leg. Even though
no, and it's got to be assets that are being used that are high def, and when you have a lot of those being loaded,
the system requirement is still absolutely trash.
Wow. Well, I mean, Nacon is absolutely desperate to get rid of games because now there's a 90% off sale. So obviously their games
I think this is their annual sale. Because if I remember last year, it happened around the same time.
Oh, it did? Okay, so this is just not a coincidence.
This is their annual sale. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I mean, I guess that'll happen. I guess maybe it'll happen. TA Plus, what the hell is that? What is cheat? I've never seen this. What is this?
RoboCop.
Oh, it's their online benefits program. Oh, screw you. I'm randomly looking at Steam.
RoboCop is fantastic.
Dude, that game is so old. I mean, the whole title's been around since '87. So I mean, we're looking at 40 years ago, practically.
I mean, yeah.
And really, the only good thing about RoboCop was the first film. The second and third films just sucked ass. The TV show is ass. And I remember because I used to watch the TV show back in the '90s, and I'm like, this is ass.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm like, I don't have any taste in TV shows that are good, but except Walking Dead. But even that got shitty.
Even they got shitty. Well.
Oh, it did. Walking Dead, like the first, I would say maybe 5.5 seasons were really good.
Yeah.
But once they brought in certain characters, I mean, when most of the core characters were killed off, like the original cast was pretty much wiped out, I was done with it. I was done with it. I think it was right before they had Negan come in. That's kind of when I gave up on it. Although watching Glenn get his head smashed in was pretty cool. But,
Anyways.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's just, whatever. So moving on from Ambulance Life Simulator, apparently there's now a new tuning pack for ATS.
I was looking into this when SES announced it last week. I think it was, or during the Christmas stream that they fucking did. They said they were doing something. You know, I was going through YouTube and looking at these guys that were speculating on what's coming out next, perhaps. Yeah, the 57X tuning pack might be coming as soon as tomorrow.
And honestly, no one gives a shit. Everybody's been wanting the Peterbilt tuning pack.
I know.
That's what people. I mean, Peterbilt has been there since that was one of the first of 2 trucks you could drive.
I know.
And they still have not built a tuning pack for the Peterbilt. What the F? I mean, honestly, do you know anybody who's driving the Western Star stuff? I drove it like one time, and this is lame. This is just lame.
Yeah.
Give me my Pete. Give me my W900s. I will drive those.
I mean, at this point, I'd rather drive my Kenworth the 100E.
Yeah, K100E. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, this is just how they roll. I mean, they don't really. They probably do listen to people regarding certain things, but
here's another thing, though. Even to get the next gen Peterbilts, they have to acquire the license for it. They have to have.
Well, they've been working with Peterbilt for over almost 10 years. I don't see why they wouldn't get the licensing for it.
No, because each model is different, and if it's brand new, or say if it's like
then you gotta probably wait about a year.
You have to model it properly to showcase Peterbilt.
Yep.
Because one, they have to buy the license, and they have to model it in game, do all the interior, make sure it's up to their standard.
Yep.
Before they can here you go, guys.
But I mean that's within every truck though. I mean I've been playing this game since launch, and the amount of time they put into the trucks is really good. I mean, like, they will put a lot of good effort into the trucks, and they do feel realistic. And you're correct. Yes, you do have to, if you are going to follow standards, and they are given blueprints, they are given the actual design features, and they just model it for the game or whatever, and perfect. Okay, and I totally understand that. But the ironic thing is that Kenworth owns Peterbilt nowadays.
Yeah,
So why is it that Kenny got the whole freaking tuning pack, but Peterbilt never did? That's what I don't understand.
Peterbilt's getting their tuning pack soon, if not a big major update to the 389, which includes the 389X and perhaps even a update to the Peterbilt 579, 589.
From what I was told, the 270 that was the 379. Yeah, the 379 was like actually the better of the truck.
Well, obviously.
But
the 389 is a me.
But Peterbilt's Peterbilt like Kenworth is like, well, we don't want to promote our old stuff. We just want to promote the new stuff. So you can't have the new old stuff. So you have to rely on model makers to original stuff. I mean, imagine if they did like an entire if SCS actually could get Kenworth, let them do a retro pack where you get like the classic Peterbilts and the K series trucks. That would be an amazing DLC.
I mean, they technically do.
I've never seen a K100E ever available as a DLC outside of third-party model makers.
Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Because they could technically just import all the models from 18 Wheels of Steels.
They could, but they'd have to probably go through a lot of hassle to do that, to port it over correctly.
Yeah, but that's one thing they could technically do.
Yeah, they could.
It's not like not impossible.
No, but then what they would have to do though is you would have to go through those models to make sure that they fit the standards.
Yeah,
that's
what technically Smarties did. The Peterbilt 351.
Yeah.
The 350. and I think the Paystar was also off of the 18 Wheels of Steel series, if memory serves correctly.
I'll have to verify that, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it would be cool to see this stuff advancing, but I don't know. I think at some point you got to start looking at your trucks that are one of your core trucks and kind of look and see, okay, what would be the demand? I think the Peterbilt tuning pack would be more of a demand than a Western Star.
Yeah, no shit. But
Because Western
unfortunately, the
Star has been
Western,
out only I think that was like 3 years ago that was introduced or something like that, or 3 years ago.
unfortunately, Western Star and SCS has a really good partnership. That's why they were keep promoting
Yeah,
all this other
and maybe their
crap.
partnership is better with those truck companies than let's say Kenworth or
Well,
Peterbilt. I honestly don't know.
Western Star is also uh, is it time? Oh crap, I can't remember now. God damn it.
What, Daimler?
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They
Yeah.
are. And they're all with Freightliner too. So
Yeah, because
technically in a
I think
sense,
either Freightliner either owns or Daimler owns.
Daimler owns
I don't remember how.
Western Star and Freightliner.
Okay. Or Europeans own American made trucks. That's fantastic.
Big parent company. That's what happens.
Yeah, it's like Stellantis is running frickin' Dodge out into the ground. And I know this because my brother works for them.
I mean, you know.
He says Dodge is absolute dog shit
Yeah.
because of how the company's been run to the ground. And it's a European company. They don't
Yeah.
fucking care. See, what they believe in is that, oh, yeah, you have it. And this is another tangent, sorry, but they basically say, okay, well, in Europe here, if a car breaks down, it's like a tool. If it breaks down, you just go buy a new one. Sorry, that's not the American way. We've always just fixed our shit. We've always just done that. That's just how that's why the shade tree mechanic existed. But this European mentality coming in and taking over our American made vehicles, is just dog shit. It's like you've just fucked everything that we spent over a century doing, or about a century doing. So eat a dick.
Here's another thing that I thought about just recently.
Oh, what is that?
So because they have technically partnership with Western Star, and a lot of Western Star are technically gravel trucks with an actual bucket in the back. What if SCS did rigid trucks?
Well, American Truck Simulator never had to be just about semis. It could have been about any kind of heavy duty truck. I mean,
Yes.
why? Like you could do like American Truck Simulator tow truck edition, or gravel pit trucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why you couldn't do that. It
Yeah.
never. I don't think it ever. Like the branding is there for expansion.
Yeah.
So what you're talking about probably would be a thing, but that would
I
be a very dynamic shift,
guarantee-
though.
I
Unless it's a
guarantee you-
DLC.
I guarantee you, in the future, it will happen. If they're bringing rigid trucks to ETS 2, they're bringing some over to ATS.
Looking this up right now.
In the future.
Yeah, it's actually a top result in Google.
Yeah. If they have this partnership, the sky's the limit. You will technically see eventually, in game, dump trucks, semi heavy haulers, and all that good stuff that you see in real life.
Interesting. I mean, that would be pretty cool because that would give a lot of expansion. And I mean, I'd love to drive a dump truck. The hell of it.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind it.
Like a what is that? It would be a 10-wheel dump truck.
Yeah.
With two with the two set of
Drop axles.
yeah, thank you. The dual set drop axles. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. I was surprised they actually haven't.
Oh,
done
that's a
that.
14. That's 14. So yeah, that'd
I'm
be really
surprised
cool.
they haven't done that yet. But you know,
Oh, I'm I think they. I mean, the thing is though, do we want that or do we want the maps built?
Well, they have separate, right? Because map developers, map developers, truck, they have a whole separate team for trucks, on ATS and ETS side. So.
Well, I figure if they do the ridges, that means I would say that would be about a $12 to $15 DLC.
A year, maybe 2 years future planning.
I'll be 52 years old. Oh no, I'll be 51. Okay.
I'm just saying because they technically already have the resource by going into the Western Star dealership when they were.
I mean, that's still cool though.
The Western Star Stardation bullshit invitation that they did last year.
And
they're already doing it again this year.
Of course they are, because why not?
It was a success, that's why. So
I don't know. I mean,
it's bound to happen.
I'm sure it will. I mean, SCS will stop at nothing, but you know, if there's a benefit to having extra trucks in there, an alternative to what we're driving right now, that's fine. I am down for additional types of trucks. Because like I said, American Truck Simulator to me can be expansive in that it doesn't have to just revolve around big rigs. It doesn't have to revolve around semis. It can revolve around other types of heavy equipment.
Yeah.
You know, just heavy equipment trucks.
Yeah.
Like that would totally. I mean, the obvious ones you can drive on the roads. Obviously, there's some that you cannot. Like, you know, you can't drive one of those big earth moving trucks down the road. But although that would be fun, you know. But I think honestly, it'll be really cool. I mean, you know, obviously they're going to be very restrictive on what you can haul with it because with those kind of trucks, like a gravel truck, you're only going to be able to haul either gravel or possibly asphalt, and maybe. Yeah, because there are some trucks because some trucks are like that. Some trucks that are rigid trucks can haul asphalt, hot asphalt, and you can haul gravel, and even train ballast. You know, for tracks, you can. I mean, there's tons of things you can use for those. It would be limited on what you can haul, and I don't know because I don't see a whole lot of these trucks hauling trailers.
Actually, they can.
Unless they're like doing like a little tow behind like a lighting rig or a generator that's just going to go to a job site. But that's all I've ever seen, and that's rare. Usually, it's just a truck. There's no trailer. It's just a dump bed or the dump truck or whatever.
I've seen dump trucks with
maybe in Canada.
No, even in US,
like a box.
I've seen dollies with semi trucks and trailers with it too.
See, I guess I'm on a major artery road. I'm like not too far from a major artery road. That's like big rig heaven. Like there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of big rigs that you will see on that freeway constantly.
Well, of course. And
I can tell you that in all the times I've been on that road, I don't see trucks like that. But then again, I mean, maybe I'm just not seeing it because maybe it's a certain time of day, or maybe I just passed them because of like minutes behind or whatever. But yeah, usually I don't see these kind of trucks hauling stuff. No, I have seen them haul I have seen them haul. I guess it would be a dolly trailer. Yeah, so it'd be like a second bucket or a second dump on the back. But that's rare though. I don't see that a whole lot. So anyway, but you know.
There's the beautiful Ember Rose.
There's Ember. How you doing?
I've been here, but I didn't want to talk when I was in the
Oh. Well, I heard like a dingy dong thing in my headphones, so I'm like, did somebody just enter?
Yeah, no, I dingy donged like 20 minutes ago on my way home, but then I was worried that yeah. So anyway, now I'm on my microphone when I've been listening.
Okay, cool. So hopefully it's been entertaining for you, not boring. But
no, not at all.
Cool.
Not at all.
She was making her way downtown.
Yeah. Yep.
Or out of town, whichever one.
Mean, she did just came back after spending few days over the weekend.
Yeah, I was in South Carolina. It was wonderful. Definitely did
Nice.
not mind sitting by the beach for a few days.
I haven't done beach sitting in years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I burn. I don't tan. I burn. Mr.
Burn,
Pasty
baby,
White.
burn.
Yeah, Mr. Pasty White skin here. I'm like, yeah, I can't. I just cook.
I
Yeah.
go too in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with me. So I guess
I'm not talking grilling, asshole.
no, I just stayed well sunscreen. But it was no, I went with my sister. It was a good time. I'm one of those people where I can't sit in one spot for very long though. So like, we biked, we played pickleball, we drank, we had a lot of fun.
I don't even go outside with my fucking eczema.
Been there, done that.
Yep, I try to get out and get some sun so I can at least get the vitamin D. It's kind of what I try to do.
Yeah.
But
I tell you, like, vitamin D does so much for you in terms of sun. Because, like, I mean, with the whole daylight savings time, like, I actually get to see the sun now for a little bit longer, which I don't mind. Because being, working 12 hours, it was like I'd go into work in the dark, I'd come out in the dark. So at least I can now have a little bit of the sun setting as I'm coming out of work.
yeah, that was the horrible thing for me too. Is like when I worked graveyard,
Uh-huh.
and my shift started at 6 o'clock. Like in the wintertime, it was like already pitch black outside. I'd leave in the morning, and it was already still pitch black. And I'm like, that
Yep.
screwed me up so much. It's like,
Yeah.
nope.
Yeah.
But
Laughs in daylight savings time.
I know I hate that. I
Yeah.
hate daylight. What a dumb concept.
Yeah.
I
did have lunch outside today though, so that wasn't bad.
Yeah, today was actually really warm.
Yeah, I think we got like we're in the we're probably close to the 50s. You were in the 50s a couple days ago. Like most of all of our snow is just gone.
Yep.
So,
It was
but
really,
yeah, I
really,
don't.
really warm.
Yeah,
Well, it's that time of year. Time to warm
Yep.
up. Time for spring to come around.
Yay!
Time to spring and time to fumigate the house and open up all the windows.
Yay!
Get all the stale air out. Wow, I can talk. I can word. I can word.
Congratulations!
Word.
Siri, order flamethrower.
No, it has to be one from Yogurt. Baseball's the flamethrower.
Siri, order that rifle-mounted flamethrower I saw last week at that gun store.
There it is.
And now the FBI will show up at your front door.
No, that's the ATF you're thinking of. Good thing I don't have a dog.
Yeah, fair enough. No, although I don't think it would just be no, it'd be FBI and ATF.
It'd be the FBI and the AFT. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, yeah. I always found it funny that tobacco was added to the firearms. Like, how does tobacco and firearm even make sense in the same sentence?
I think it was back in like the 30s or some shit.
Probably
when tobacco, I guess,
shit.
was a bad. I don't even. Yeah, I don't get how the T came a thing.
Nope.
The A and the F, yes, but the T, yeah, I don't know.
No, it's not. What is it? The ATFE because they now include explosives.
Oh yeah, the BATFE, whatever the hell their full
whatever the hell it is
now apparently the BATFE or whatever. Yeah,
just alphabet soup.
Everybody in the gun community just calls them the AFT. We mock the shit out of them.
At some point, though, they're going to run out of room on the back of their jackets with all the damn acronyms. But the entire back is just ABC.
Well, it's funny you mention that because FEMA has the Fat Book, and the Fat Book in itself is an acronym. The Fat Book is the book for FEMA for the FEMA acronyms, abbreviations, and terms.
Oh, good God!
The Fat Book is an acronym for acronyms.
Do you realize that we taxpayers paid for that?
Hail Hydra.
Paid for that shit to be written.
Hail Hydra.
Oh no, that's even funnier. And I don't mean to take this off on a tangent, but I just heard that right now in America there are 7 million with an M government workers.
Hail Hydra.
I mean that's insane amount of people working in our government. These are government jobs. 7 million. And I think it was Madison who said, yeah, that's a problem.
Are you surprised though?
Trump said, my workforce is so huge. I'm sorry.
Trump said, my penis is so small. Anyway. But no, I don't know. I'm seeing so much, and I love, like, that was one thing I guess we didn't talk about, was how everybody's like pissed off about Elon or whatever, because they're like, oh yeah, we want like all this bloat, we want all this like bad spending, we want taxpayers to suffer, we want all this bullshit. Yeah, let's have that. Let's have more of that. Sure. They're losing all their slush funds, so they're whining about it. The Department of Education is finally closing down this weekend. I don't know how long, but yeah, they're going to start eradicating that. And of course,
oh yeah, I heard about that.
Whining Weingarten is like, well, you're going to hurt the children. No, bitch, you hurt the children by COVID. You shut the schools down. You said, fuck you to the schools. So eat a dick, you quat. So, yeah, I think it's just stupid. But yeah, 7 million government workers, state workers. It's federal, state, and local. So 7 million people that works in our government right now. That's a little bit too much bloat in my book. I think my workforce is so huge. If he wants to make a big impact, then he needs to basically get every representative and every senator down to one person to help out. That's it. So all the people that are not elected, you lose your job. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. If I didn't vote for you, why the fuck should you get a paycheck? Go work somewhere else where you can get a good paycheck.
Yep.
But that's
so, Mikey.
Huh?
When you gonna redeem your gift?
Oh, my FAFO?
Your FAFO.
I never received info. I don't know. I haven't received a code or whatever. I know nothing.
Yeah, all you had to do was click that link that I sent you.
I never received such thing.
On this current profile? I sent it to you. Check your DM.
I might have to fire myself.
You don't have to fire yourself. I already fired you, so...
There you go.
Wow. She slides in as HR and she just pulls it. Okay, I'll go fuck myself. She slides into the team, loads the magazine immediately. I didn't even realize it. And all right, that's cool. I'll be in the corner if you need me.
Oh my god!
Just a brief 10-minute timeout. I'm just saying.
And we'll cut the commercial break. We'll be right back to these messages.
Oh god. So. But yeah, the ATS thing. I mean, that's cool, whatever. But you know, I barely drive truck. So last thing I really did was last thing I did was basically completed all of Arkansas. I did see something though, that apparently the next state after Louisiana is after Illinois is going to be Louisiana, from what I was reading. So.
Louisiana is not coming down until next year.
Yeah, I think I had read this where Louisiana was starting to be showcased as a work in progress.
Even if they would do showcase, that'd be a fucking. It wouldn't make technically.
I'm looking at like 2 years for that one.
It wouldn't technically make.
Well, no, it would, because that would connect Arkansas, Texas, and then you'd have a straight shot north to Missouri.
I don't know.
I know they're just like the way they're developing this map makes no sense. Like there's no logic to it.
Because technically, they still have to drop Iowa.
Oh no! This is going to be like so this would be after Missouri. This would be after Iowa. This would be after Illinois.
Oh yeah.
It'd be after all those states. This would be like the fourth state release would be Louisiana.
Yeah. Oh.
Then it makes me think that they're going to stay on the southern seaboard and not work anymore. No, so that means North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin never get built for years to come. Because Iowa has to connect to Minnesota and Wisconsin and does touch a corner of South and North Dakota,
So
part of the upper Midwest.
What I really think they're going to do after Illinois is build the rest of those states. The Dakotas and mini screw them. That's what they're gonna do.
Really, you think so?
Yes.
I don't know, because you would think you'd start hearing some rumblings about that the next little bit. But I mean, that's still going to be years out, though. I mean, I don't see Minnesota being built for at least 2 years.
Because
I mean, it's going to be very hard for them to build downtown Minneapolis when a lot of it still is damaged from the fires of the season of love.
We'll see.
So.
But I think the Dakotas will likely get announced sometime late this year, at best.
Yeah.
I mean, to be quite fair, Dakotas would probably get announced by midsummer. If
I would
really
hope so.
Wanted to, because it technically takes about a year to complete all the update, release, brushing, all the quality. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but I don't like how it's been so happenstance, or not happenstance, but just so random with how they built the route. I
mean, Route 66 has to be their biggest accomplishment.
Which really doesn't make sense because the interstates are even bigger than that. And we're missing a whole shit ton of interstates and highways already in our maps.
Well, that's because they don't focus on everything, right?
Have you ever seen Interstate 820 before?
Uh-uh.
Have you ever seen that? Okay, go look at a map of Interstate 820, which is in Texas. It goes right through Fort Worth. And it basically is part of the Interstate 820 is a massive octopus of route.
Yeah.
And I cannot believe that was never included. That connects up so many cities. And it's an artery. It's a major artery. And it's a federal road.
They might.
And yet they never included it. It's because it's a loop.
They might eventually do that when they do the rebuild.
I don't think so. Dude, there's still stuff in California they haven't completed. And that was one of the first states. And they're still dicking with that. So I don't really have a lot of high hopes that there's going to be a lot of stuff that's ever built, for at least 20 years.
Yeah.
I think ATS would be one of those projects that they'll eventually just give up on because it got too big for them too fast.
No, even at this.
Because isn't ETS 2 pretty much done? Like, isn't that map finally finished? Because they never included the entire continent of Asia.
No, Asia is not in Europe.
No, but they could theoretically do all the west, like the Eastern Hemisphere. Like they could do that.
They won't do that. They are solely
right. I know because they do not like Russia.
They're only doing the Nordics, which is the last DLC I think is left.
Wow.
Yeah, because Russia is not.
And that game came out of what, 2012?
Period.
Yeah, you kind of wonder why.
So
you kind of wonder why. Oh, by the way, Wani Ukrainian finally came through and said, "Yeah, we'll sign the agreement with you. We'll stop the war." That just happened today.
I saw that.
But we'll see. But
yeah, they are working on the they already dropped.
So the Nordic countries would be like Sweden. No, that'd be Norway.
The northern side of Norway, I believe.
Norway, and I think
I gotta do a drug test after work, apparently.
Ooh.
Random.
Not surprised.
I said random.
Yeah, no, I actually thought I was still on mute. Sorry, I've been in and out of mute. But yeah, I got a new job I'm starting that'll replace transit security. So I gotta go give I gotta go do a cut for that job.
Yeah, you gotta pay in a cup.
Yeah, I gotta give a cup.
Drink yourself some Dr. Pepper and make yourself pee a lot.
Exactly, I gotta give me a cup. But it's cool because this job is the same pay rate as transit security, and they're giving me more hours than I ever saw riding buses. So I'll actually be taking home like $2K every 2 weeks.
Noise.
So hopefully they're not assholes like your last few jobs have been. Like you have good management.
Well, one of my best friends is in the operations office.
Noise.
Okay.
Like my best friend sent me my schedule already. It's like, well, they're bringing in employee profile already. Here's your information. I had your shift and all that already. Do you want to know what you got? And I'm like, sure.
Nice.
So it's kind of weird working say into 2 p.m. like 2 of the week, and then the other 3 days of the week I think I'm working like 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. or some crap.
I mean,
So
work.
I'm going. Yeah, so I'm going from like morning mid shift or something. I'm like, that's fine. I don't give a shit.
Work.
Well, yeah, I always preferred banker hours.
Yeah, it's the same pay.
Homie played the graveyard and the homie played the swing shift far too much as a youth.
It's the same. It's the same pay as transit security, and I'm getting more hours than I ever saw riding buses. So I'm like, it evens out.
Yeah.
Whatever works.
And this job will at least be a lot more stable with a lot less stress. It's a win-win all the way around.
For anybody that wants to buy Dazz merch, we have a exclusive live stream sale.
This discount is huge.
Yes. Use the promo code DRLifeHBD for 50% off your purchase. Minimum $30. That's all. And it's only until midnight. So.
I swore I need to put myself on a soundboard. I am huge.
You need to send me the sound bites, man.
Yeah, we need sound bites. Mikey, we need sound bites from you for sure. Like the uwu and the
Kiflom.
And Kiflom and the well, no, we can't. We got to be careful with that one because that's probably a
that
trademark.
is true. That is true. I just realized that as soon as I said it, I'm like,
Yep. Or the well, we still have to find that video of the officer dressed down. That was one of the best historical best Mikey moment ever.
Ray was asking me the other week, do I know the exact date or whatever? I'm like, how the fuck should I remember? Ray Discorded me like.
Now I would think that would be like a birthday remembrance. Like, hey, that was a good day for Mikey. I know.
Yeah, Ray straight up Discorded me out of the blue like 2-3 weeks back and was like, do you remember? I'm like, how the fuck should I know? I was in Utah. That's all I remember.
The only thing I do remember was that it was an ATS stream.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And there were 4 million. There were 4 million of those. Let's start a keyword search.
Yep. And the thing is, I don't even know if it actually has like a Mikey dresses. Although that should have been titled "Mikey Dresses Down Officer."
God damn it,
dude! I swear to God, Mikey, if you had been his commanding officer, it would have been hilarious.
Oh.
That would have been one of the best dress downs ever.
Leave your shit on my desk.
Yeah. Exactly. God, that was so.
I could actually see that happen too.
RTB, put your shit on my desk.
Yep.
Go for good.
Give me your gun. Give me your badge. Give me your bullets. Give me all the things, Barney Fife.
You're suspended without pay.
For life.
and the union ain't gonna, and the frickin' brotherhood ain't gonna help you out of this one, bitch. Because you broke protocol.
Police
got
union,
in the way of
union?
A Fed.
Yeah.
What union?
Police union, what union?
The
union ain't helping your bitch ass now, boy.
Nope. But I mean, I always bring it up because it was like, it was like at first it was like, holy shit, this is just went out live. But then as the time has gone on, it just becomes funnier and funnier. It's almost like the Sideshow Bob stepping on a rake multiple times. It's boring after a while, but then eventually becomes funny again.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a great moment. A great moment in Mikey history.
That was right. And that was also That was also right around the time I had my freaking bar crush too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we know how all that turned out.
Yeah,
Oof.
you guys loved giving me shit for that.
Well, I mean, at first it was fine, but then it became kind of sad after everything kind of went the other direction.
Yeah.
So then it was like, then we're like, okay, we're not gonna milk that one anymore.
Yeah, she moved to she shot me down. She moved to Washington. She left state. Yeah. Yeah.
And she probably dyed her hair and got lots of piercings and tattoos. Because
No. She does. She's a therapist in Washington now.
Oh wow.
Well, that's a great state to make a lot of money. Believe me.
Yeah, she's
she'll make a killing on that place.
What's her exact specialty? I forgot because I still have her on Instagram. She's like some sort of.
I would say TDS and EDS.
Yeah, she's like some sort of crisis counselor or something for kids.
Oh, I would take the parents in instead, just because. You can save a kid, but the adults, man, sometimes you just got to realize that they screwed up.
Yeah, but yeah, she moved. She left Utah.
I know this is random. We never really talked about this, but you guys know about that chick that slept with like 100 guys in one night.
Yes.
Yeah, I've
vaguely
I've been like skimming the news lately.
Yeah, she's at it again. This time she's in nursing homes.
Okay.
Yep. Now she's going for the 83-year-olds.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
And I thought to myself, how much of a duh is that girl going to have? Because nursing homes are full of a duh. That's her syphilades.
Didn't she say that she wanted to do another 1,000 guys now?
I don't know, but let me put it this way: I mean, we're talking sour milk at that point, man. We're talking curdled milk at that point. Like no, just no. I mean, how fucked up was your childhood? If that's what you think, is normal behavior, you are seriously psychologically fucked up.
I mean,
she
is from the UK after all. Shots fired.
Well, Canada's no much better, so. And crying Trudeau was kind of funny the other day.
Yeah, I seen that.
that was hilarious. Yeah.
I seen that.
I work so hard to help this country. No, you did more to damage your country.
That's okay. It's okay. His successor is not even that great, anyways. So it's fine.
Yeah, because Canada can't get its ass. Canada cannot, for some reason, get out of its parliamentary bullshit and actually become a republic. Like they just, for whatever reason, Canada just wants to stay with the crown, which I don't understand.
Hail Hydra.
Well, it's beyond Hydra now. It's like, hail the Queen.
Insert Elon Musk salute here.
As far as I'm concerned, I call Prince Charles a queen because he's the most effeminate king they've ever had.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, if Diana had not been murdered, I would say that she would have been the best queen a country ever had, next to like Elizabeth.
Yes, queen. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hell, even the late Freddie Mercury would be a better queen.
Jesus Christ.
So anyway,
did anybody read the news about the cargo ship carrying cyanide crashing into the freaking oil tanker ship off England?
You want to run that one by me again?
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, a drunk sailor, much like the Exxon Valdez, decided to run ashore and smash into things and was carrying cyanide in the cargo hold.
Well, the oil tanker ship was actually anchored.
Wow.
How the fuck do you do that? Oh wait,
Russia has entered the chat.
I want to know, was that DEI hiring?
Copyright.
Yeah, that was probably a DEI hire, and
or was that intentional?
Probably.
Hey, they're not the Secret Service. DEI hire. They're not the Secret Service. Come on now.
Oh boy.
Well, Who knows? But
Juno?
This happened in the UK, didn't it?
Yes.
Of England, right?
Right off
Well-
England. Right off Grimsby, actually.
I wonder if that body of water touches the Thames.
I would love to find out what water does to cyanide.
It is the North Sea, so yeah.
Does the but the Thames is a freshwater source and the North Sea is saltwater, so
I'm pretty sure it's gonna get affected somehow, some way.
Nerds.
I'm just waiting for the three-eyed fish to come out of the Thames, like in The Simpsons.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
exactly. Hey,
I'm just
Phelan.
waiting for a Godzilla-sized shark to be like, "Hi, how are you?"
I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for Mikey to start ordering that shirt. Be like,
This motherfucker. He's like fucking hovering over the Shopify, like, "Come on, come on, come on."
Oh,
Do
boy.
it. Click the link you know you want to.
get your Dazzo merch. 50% off your fucking sale, motherfuckers. Get it.
That is one of the best promos
$3
I've ever
minimum
heard.
or FAFO.
I really wish that there were, like, with all the MAGA stuff, I wish it also had MAGA and FAFO like on the same thing.
that could be in the works.
That should be in the
God.
works. Yes. I mean, I know
Oh,
FAFO's
Lord.
military from the research I've done, but still, you know.
Here's a soundbite for you. You know Pac-Man, of course, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I know.
Here's a soundbite for you. MAGA, 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 MAGA.
Make sure you record a clean version of that because that's awesome.
With the uncontrolled breathing in the background.
MAGA, 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 MAGA. With our favorite yellow hero wearing a red hat. MAGA, 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 MAGA.
Okay, Daz, let's get to work on that.
Yes,
Oh,
have fun
man.
reviewing the recording, y'all. Have fun.
MAGA,
MAGA,
God
MAGA,
damn
MAGA,
it.
MAGA, MAGA.
And the ghosts are all Democrats.
Which is funnier than fuck because they are blue by default, so perfect.
Oh
If you get a power up, yeah,
god. Oh my lord.
they're diverse.
We get a crossover in the background, just Mario fucking giving us all one-ups. All right, I'm done.
Oh, 1K frequency, folks. 1K frequency.
MAGA, 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 MAGA.
That should be our closing sound effect.
God damn it, Skittles.
No comment.
We just all drone mega 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 mega.
The views of Mikey do not support the podcast as a whole.
No, we are just a whole.
Oh man.
Oh man.
The views of
This
this
is what
one
you're gonna-
individual do not speak for the entire podcast. Disclaimer.
There it is.
The views expressed in 1K frequency mega 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 mega.
Oh god. I just started something.
God damn it, Mikey.
MAGA, MAGA,
Now,
MAGA.
now what we need to have is the mascot. We need a mascot that's. We have to go with like a triangle or a square or some kind of weird
Illuminati
shape
confirmed.
for- Yeah, there you go. It's like a pyramid eyeball. Mega 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 mega.
He said triangle, and I just immediately went there.
Wow.
Something that
Yes.
copyright.
Yes,
Jesus.
I'm bringing all of the 2005 memes back.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
So yeah, that whole shipwreck. What a surprise!
Yeah.
Not surprised. You know, dumbass is gonna dumbass.
MAGA,
And you
MAGA,
wanna-
MAGA, MAGA.
and you want to bet there's not going to be one environmentalist screaming about that. No, they're just gonna let that go into the void and say, yeah, we don't care if cyanide's poisoning our ocean or our seas now, so we don't care.
Right.
Laughs in EPA.
Oh.
Mega, mega. No, they laugh like this. Mega, 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 mega. I'm sorry, that's never gonna get old.
No, I just started something.
Dude, this episode will be called Mega, 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 Mega. That's the new title.
Oh God.
He's like, you're all fucking fired.
I don't even know how to comment. I don't
Raised like scorched earth, starting from scratch.
I'm just looking at shit. That's all.
He's hitting.
You're
He's
just looking
hitting
to
the
see
red
if
button.
Mikey has
You're
clicked that
not-
link yet. He's looking at that link to see if Mikey clicked on it yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's hovering over the Shopify for me still.
Oh boy.
He's like, you must buy this now.
Yeah, he's hovering over the Shopify, and you know what I have to say to it. And you know what I have to say to that?
Mega, 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 mega.
Oh,
You
Lord.
should buy it now. It's very comfortable. At least
Faithful,
mine
faithful,
is.
faithful. Nah, it doesn't have the same ring to it.
Nope, it doesn't.
Alright,
You can do
where
so
were
mega,
we?
mega, 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 mega. Like you can go mega, mega, mega really fast. You can't do it fafo like really fast. It just
No,
doesn't work
you
like
can't. It doesn't roll as well.
that. It doesn't roll. It's mega, 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 mega. Yeah. Maga, maga, maga.
Oh God. Ayo, finding Nemo. Maga.
Oh,
Instead of that, what was that? What was that? Was it that? What was that movie with the geese that kept going mine, mine, mine?
Yeah,
Maga,
Finding Nemo,
maga,
bro.
maga,
Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo,
maga.
bro. I just
Okay,
said it.
I never saw the movie. I never saw
The
it.
geese.
Yeah. That would be their line. Okay, that makes sense.
They're seagulls.
Oh
Oh
man,
my God.
not just that became a video, but maybe that becomes the new Pac-Man game.
In the words of our Lord and Savior, you fired.
Oh boy.
Or mega, 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 mega.
Oh
Anyway,
my
so
God.
we are so far off the rails right
Yeah,
now. but
I'm
hey,
like,
that's okay.
this is
That's totally fine because this is what happens. You know, we
yeah.
always
It
do
just
this,
goes
and
to the
it's
It
hilarious.
just goes down.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
1K
yeah, for sure.
frequency after all.
Yeah, 1K frequency with that boost taken out. We don't boost 1K frequency, we bring it down.
I touched the button.
Yeah,
Finding Nemo joke. Finding Nemo reference.
Yeah, I was gonna say, order your merchandise now.
Oh dear Lord.
Orlando actually got hit with a EF2 tornado, eh?
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about
At
that.
100 miles per hour wind. Woo-hoo.
Amateurs, Texas has had E5, so you know.
Yeah, I know, but still.
Watch as the entire state of Florida gets bent over.
I mean, the one thing I love, and I know this is a joke that somebody else made up, but I always
No.
liked that that when Gallagher said Florida looks like it's pissing on Cuba. Yeah,
Oh
I
my
always liked
God.
that.
Wow.
Dude, that was he was a good comedian. He was funny. But that's a lot of food he'd waste, though. I mean, sorry to say.
Yeah.
I mean, how many watermelon were sacrificed at every show that he did?
Mega,
Thousands.
mega, mega, mega.
Truckloads.
Of display.
Truckloads.
There's thousands of displaced watermelon needing a home today. No, what you got to do is you got to do the mega, 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 and speed up Trump's dance.
Jesus.
That's the new meme.
Oh my. That's probably gonna happen anyways. Someone's gonna make that into a meme.
Yes.
Nope.
I was like, you have an opportunity.
Nope, no thanks. I don't have time for that.
Yeah. True. He's working on merchandise.
Of course. I'm always working on the merch.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Aren't the with the merch? Aren't the stickers still part of that deal as well?
No.
Oh yeah, good point.
No, because you can only apply a promo.
One promo at a time. So yeah, so you cannot combine offers.
Maga?
What?
But it's okay. If you want to get some merch now, do it now before the end of the stream, or technically before the end of the night.
Follow co-host Mikey's lead and get yourself some merch.
Yes.
Maga.
Damn it.
Oh Lord.
15% off your purchase. Minimum $30.
Yes.
Use the promo code in the live chat.
Yes. Because it's too complicated to remember.
It's worth it.
Oh wow. Okay, so this one I'm actually seeing here is called Dazz Cord. That's for the stickers or whatever, which is hilarious. Does that code still work? Dazz Cord?
Dazz Cord was only a promo sale for 2 days ago. Or actually over the
weekend. Well, that's a bummer.
Dazz Cord.
Maga.
Maga.
It was a technical flash sale.
Yeah. So, merch. We'll buy some.
Get your merch.
Anyway, so what else is going on in the universe of gaming or universe of our weird worlds?
Yeah.
Maga. All right, I'll stop.
Okay, I walked into that one.
Yeah, you did. That's why I couldn't help it.
No, you're fine.
Well, time to
what's
browse.
work been like for you?
Me or Mikey?
Or Ember?
One
of you can take the lead. Doesn't matter.
I haven't known how to engage myself into that conversation, so I don't even.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
she was already watching in the corner the whole time.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know.
No, but seriously, how's the hospital been lately? Let's have a job conversation.
Busy and loaded as fuck.
Okay.
No, we literally ran so obviously I was gone for over the weekend, so I didn't work then. Came back yesterday, was kind of getting full. Today we fully ran out of hospital beds. Not even beds within rooms. We ran out of every hospital bed in the hospital.
How many beds do you guys have at your hospital?
I'm trying to think.
I think her hospital has maybe 300-400, give or take.
Yeah, it's a smaller hospital. Mine,
right.
It's, let me see.
Now, does that include ER and ICU as well?
Yeah.
I believe her hospital should have at least 300-400 hospital beds.
Does that include the crazy?
You have to have an expansion, and that's expensive to build expansions on a hospital.
Hang on, let me see.
And you have to have the real estate.
Yeah.
When I was playing that one hospital Project Hospital game, a while back.
Project Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when I was researching how hospitals are built. A lot of them are built in modules. This way you have total isolation, where it was never done like that before. It was actually they kind of built them almost like apartment complexes were back in the day. But I think it started in the UK where they were starting to build units in modules, so that way you just lift up the entire unit into the hospital opening, and there you go.
Yep.
So, but yeah, when you watch when I was watching some people playing the game, and then I was realizing that, okay, you're putting you're putting your disease testing labs right next to your high. What is it called? It's the high. It's the H. What is it? H. It's the ones in the most critical care. I forget the unit, the thing. But anyway, yeah, my brain just shut down. What's that?
High acuity? I'm trying to remember.
No. It's not. It's like the ones that need the most care, like the ones that need the most like that. It's not just ICU, but it's like something else too. And I forget the name of what it's called, but anyway, if there's specific rooms for these types of patients. Anyway, so people are like putting like their blood draw units right next to disease or whatever. I'm thinking, yeah, that's really smart. Like you do not know about isolation, you don't know about separation. Like you don't want your stuff like that. And like one thing I learned is like most like all X-ray rooms and like all that stuff are built on the first floor because the weight of the equipment is like, especially like the MRI machines. So I kind of tried to, like when I was building, I'd like try to emulate that. Although there are no basements in that game, which made no sense. So there's no subterranean level. The first floor would be like my ER, my X-ray rooms and things like that, and my MRI stuff and CAT scans and whatever. So, anyway, so yeah, that just reminded me of that when you're saying like you're running out of beds or whatever. I don't know why that did, but yeah, it kind of did.
Now you can technically put labs into like the second floor, the third floor max.
Oh,
ER would be your first, but you need to have a solid foundation
for
that.
ER sometimes emergency rooms are the operating rooms are sometimes on another level. Sometimes on like the second floor or third floor, depending.
That also
burn
depends
units,
on
the hospital itself.
Yep.
Yeah, some are on the first floor, some are on the second floor. Burn units are pretty high up.
Yeah,
because you got to really keep those people separated from like bacterial infections.
Yep.
Like the HCMC, which is Hennepin County Medical Center, is a pretty massive hospital, and like their burn ward was on the 4th or 5th floor.
Yeah.
Of the building. So, but like another hospital I knew about, in their basement or the low level, was one of their main surgery rooms, operating rooms. So I think it just does depend.
Yeah, it all depends on
what they want,
where it is, and
And the only reason why I know that is because I had to get. Well, it wasn't that? Yeah, I think it was that one where I had to get treated for ODing on Flintstone vitamins. I had my stomach pumped. Yep.
That was fun.
I ate like 30 or 40 Flintstone vitamins that were the grape ones.
Oh my god!
Because they were delicious, and I thought they were candy. And I didn't realize. All that iron is probably not good for my body.
Nope.
And what did I know? I was like 4 years old. But I'll tell you one thing: that was the first time I ever had Ipecac, and that is the most disgusting shit you could ever put in your body.
That's why if you have any kids, toddlers, nieces, nephews, especially when they're younger ones, please put away any kind of medical supplies, even vitamins. Higher.
This was 1978.
Doesn't matter.
We didn't bubble wrap kids. We didn't bubble wrap kids back then.
Doesn't matter.
But no, I get what you're saying now, because now, because kids.
Now
you do. Like my brother claimed that he got into my mom's pills, and she was on some pretty nasty prescription pills, and he had to go to the hospital to get his. They didn't pump his stomach because they don't do that anymore. They give him charcoal now to dilute.
Yep.
But that was gross.
Yeah.
That's why
I think it was like it was either like carsopropidol or something on that level. It was a narcotic.
That's why if you have nieces, nephews, kids, protect them.
Lock that shit up.
Yep.
Lock that shit up. Even
and
aspirin.
Don't put it on like the low levels. Put it on high.
Oh no! Put it on the top level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although it's difficult though because my fiance is 5'1", and so kind of hard for her to.
At least put it into like some sort of a safe or something, where it's locked.
And just keep it away from children.
Yeah.
You know what they should bring back? And I remember this as a kid. They should bring back the Mr. Yuck sticker. That was I remember that back in the 80s. Yeah, we
Maybe
had
we
that
should
in
bring
the
that
80s.
back.
Mr. Yuck.
Mr. Yuck.
Mr. Yuck. Yeah.
I mean,
I think you could probably still find them too, but yeah, they're no longer like I think it was part of this. Like, I think it was a CDC thing. Like I think that was it CDC? No, it was Poison Control. Poison Control used to do that.
yeah.
Back in the 80s for like a decade and a half. It was like you can get Mr. Yuck stickers for free of like various sizes, and I just like stick them everywhere. You know.
I
But I'm on,
I
like,
think
a-
we should
like a-
probably
like,
try and do that.
No, do like what was it? What
Blech.
was it like on like your not
Oh,
favorite
boy.
foods like Brussels sprouts, Mr. Yuck,
God.
kale, Mr. Yuck, turnips, Mr. Yuck.
Oh my god.
Oh
I
yeah,
hope we don't get copyrighted from that.
you know, a bad relationship, Mr. Yuck.
I wonder if it's
Is it
I'm
trademark?
curious
I don't
if
even.
it's
I don't even. If they're not producing it, then the trademark would run out because a trademark, at least in our country, lasts I think 7 years. But if you don't keep it up to date, I don't think it'll last. But
oh, and actually
watch
not a
Mr. Yuck
lot of
turns-
places even offer them anymore.
oh yeah, Yuck is YUK.
Yeah. They don't distribute them anymore.
Yeah, it was from the 1970s.
Yeah, that's
Mr.
where just-
Yuck, it is trademarked according to this.
Yep.
Was
yep,
created
that's
by the
trademarked.
Pittsburgh Poison Center, first recognized Poison Center awareness symbol.
That means I can't use it otherwise. No thanks.
Is it still? But is it still trademarked though?
It is.
Oh no, they are. Yeah, because you can see
It still is.
74, early 2000s, and President's Day. Now he's a diamond shape.
Still, I wouldn't even take the risk of it. But this,
God, I remember these, dude. I remember these stickers. God, these were everywhere. I did. But I actually did not know it was actually Pittsburgh of all places. Did not think about that. But yeah, it looks like it's still very, very popular. So, who knew?
maybe
So
we
that's
could
what.
design our own. Maybe we can design our own, Mister.
No, I'm looking at the logo right now. I'm seeing like
I just don't want to get.
look, how could we 1K how could we Dazz Radio and 1K frequency that logo?
The Yuck logo.
The Yuck logo. Yeah, exactly. This is Yuck approved.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yuck stamp of approval or sticker of approval. Well, now could you do Mr. Yuck YUCK?
Maga, 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 maga.
Yucka.
Oh my God.
Yeah, apparently Mr. Yuck is a trademark graphic.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
then we can't
Kitty.
do that.
Nope, we can't.
Anything trademark is out of bounds for us.
Well, no, the thing is though is that trademarks can run out if they don't keep them up to date.
Yeah,
And I think they
rather
only
not.
last like a few years.
I'd rather not deal with it.
Yeah, no, I get it. Totally get it. Wow, you can still get Mr. Yuck stickers from Amazon.
Yeah, not surprised.
For 10 sheets, you can get it for $12.99 or $12.99.
They would do that for free. Fuck
That's a
it.
deal. That's the deal.
Oh, here's a pack of stickers. Remember, kids, electricity will kill you.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Well, now somebody's already
Mm.
memed to President Trump. Mr. Yuck means you. Mr. Yuck means no.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get retro T-shirts too. That's funny. Yeah, we need something like that, like another like a mascot. You know, maga.
Oh Lord. Viewers,
we can't use that name,
the
sadly,
wheels
but
have
still.
come off.
Dude, the wheels were on.
The
this
wheels on the
vehicle
bus
had
go
no
maga,
wheel-
maga, 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 maga.
Yeah.
Lordy.
Oh, speaking of, okay, so there was something funny I saw not long ago where this guy was like, he was kidding around, but he was like, yeah, he was talking about his job and how it was lost or whatever. His daughter was in the background. And she's trying to keep a straight face, right? She's trying to keep a straight face because he's joking around, but he's all being, yeah, I lost my job. I can't believe like this economy is just so bad. And I don't even know how to pay my bills, you know? And my job was, my job was to see if the wheels in the bus went round and round. And I don't know why that was so funny. It was the way the guy delivered it, and it was like so dead serious, so deadpan. The giveaway was his daughter laughing and like giggling in the background, trying so hard to keep a straight face. You know. But yeah, we need a mascot. We need a mascot. What do you think? What do you think, Ray?
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, I've got a Burple mascot, but I think 1K frequency needs a mascot.
We will have to see.
It's like no effort is required.
Maaaggggaaaa.
But anyway, so yeah, by the way, sorry for like all over the place here tonight. We didn't have a whole lot of shit to talk about because kind of fell behind on our topics here. I found nothing at all for the last week of that. I was actually worth the podcast, and what we had for notes from Dazz was pretty much like the first half hour. So we're still trying to figure out. So the hospital was completely packed. Every bed was full.
Yeah.
So that must have been fun. I couldn't even imagine doing rounds on that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a fun, yeah.
Were you doubling rooms up? Were you putting 2 people into a room?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we did. Certain, like, especially with COVID, like, COVID coming back up, during the height of COVID, I know, like, they would, end up having to double patients, but we had to double up a patient today where they both came in for COVID and, had nowhere else to put them. So it's like, all right, you've got COVID, go to this room. All right, you both have the flu. Have fun with that. Like,
I mean, you have to do what you have to do.
yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, it can be a lot, especially when you have a bunch of isolations, a bunch of, bunch of people needing beds, and then, today, luckily, we were, enough staffed, but I know last night, like, we didn't have, nearly enough nurses as we should have had, so it was like, coming in this morning, it was like, everything was all over the place, but it's like, well, they were all over the place, so it's like, you can't blame them. So.
Wow.
But
I don't envy you that at all. That's just
like, we just gotta, try to do our best and, do what we can, even, and add patients who are grumpy and stuff on top of that, and, and then you have ones that are trying to get out of bed and can't, so, yeah. My bicep is such a weird thing. So, like, normally, like, if we're, like, normally we get help to, like, pull patients up in bed and whatnot. But today I just had a patient who kept trying to get up, kept trying to do whatever. And so, like, normally if you pull them up yourself, you'll, if you're not standing properly, you'll feel it in your back or your neck. So you try to be proactive, do what you gotta do to protect yourself. But one of my patients today just kept being like, all right, lay back down. So I, like, pulled my bicep. Trying to get this 9-year-old man who's gonna, like, attack me because he wants to get out of bed. It's like, oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fun time. Yeah.
Poor
I know, right?
Yeah. And normally those confused patients are also, like, the same type who are also, like, confused and sundowning. So you have one patient who's like, F you, and then like 10 minutes later, it's like, I love you so much. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, so
Those are the
that
best
happened a lot
patients.
today. Oh yeah.
I kind of feel like I'm becoming the crotchety old patient. I used to be really patient being in the hospital. Yeah, I'm like, I want out. Want out. It's like I feel like I feel like I'm in jail going to a hospital these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what about you, D? What have you been up to with your job?
Technically trying to recover from last Friday's shit show.
Oh yeah. How's it been going?
So last Friday around 4:30, before I was gonna, go off and just relax, and my boss told me half an hour left before 5. We restored the good old SQL, and the one that was actually working. So I was like, oh crap. I was like, does that mean that
squirrel can be very, very rodent?
Does that mean that I have to stay back and double check everything again? He's like, you know it. I'm like, fuck.
At that point, you say no.
Actually, what we do, what Ember, Mikey, and myself have to do is we have to get some hammers for Dazzo to beat himself over the head. If one doesn't work, he can use 2 hammers, because that way he doesn't have to feel the bullshit of his boss anymore.
Well, but then I gotta deal with his brain damage for the rest of our lives.
Fair enough, but I mean that keeps you in business.
True.
That's more money in the pocket. So I mean,
damn,
nothing. I'm an asshole, and I'm proud of it.
Oh, man.
So, I guess the only other things I've got are a couple of tech things. Apparently, Firefox has an issue with the DRM bullshit, where the latest, with because the security certificate is expiring. Yeah. You've got to update to the latest version of it. Otherwise, if you don't update the latest Firefox, you may not have the new DRM, which means pretty much all of your DRM services will break. So everything like on Amazon Prime, YouTube, pretty much every site that's got copyrighted material that you can stream would be completely unavailable because of the DRM bullshit. So make sure you update your Firefox browser.
If you're using Firefox.
I only use it for like a couple of things these days. And I've been using Firefox since it was Netscape Navigator. So that's how far back I go. That's how far back I literally go back to version 3 or 4 of Firefox.
There you go.
But they've gotten so shitty over the years. I'm like, so I went to an even better browser, which, as I'm being very sarcastic, is a Avast secure browser, which really isn't all that great, but it's. But I think when Firefox went more Chrome based because Google scared the shit out of him, I think that's when I started losing interest. But I'll still use it for some things. But mostly my browsing, I go through Avast secure browser now.
Yeah.
This might actually affect you. Do you guys use remote desktop at your work?
Remote
Either one of you?
Desktop or remote PC?
Microsoft Remote Desktop. Do you use any of that?
No. We use a remote PC and TeamViewer, VNC.
Yeah. Yep. So apparently, after all these years, Microsoft is getting rid of the remote desktop.
Oh, I know. I read
it. Yeah, so now they're actually putting it into a Windows app, so they're kind of unifying all their shit, and it's like, oh, wonderful.
Yep.
So, that's another great thing. So a thing that's been around, I think, since I want to say Windows NT. I want to say Windows NT is when it first came out. That would have been the early to mid 90s.
Remember correctly? I believe so. I believe you might be.
Yeah, because Windows NT I think was a workstation, but I believe the servers I think you could build a server out of NT. I don't remember though. But yeah, that's how long that's been around. So we're talking well over 25 years.
Not surprised.
And
not surprised.
Yeah. Yep. Let's see what else.
Friday was actually a bitch though. I was already tired by roughly 8 p.m.
Aw.
And then my body started just completely crashing after that. While still on shift, double checking on the commercials, going through all the logs and all that crap.
Yeah.
Bad. I didn't get them until like almost 11.
Aw.
It actually crashed on my bed, and then I'm like, nope, bye.
Yeah, he crashed on his bed like Marty McFly did in Back to the Future.
Yep.
In the most
And it was
awkward
like-
position.
I was like, out
But
like a light.
face down, butt up.
Yep, basically, yep. Face down,
I
butt
was
up,
out.
drooling on his pillow.
I was like,
Yep. Oh, you guys heard that X was hacked, right?
oh yeah, never that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next.
And they think what was they said that was either a foreign attack,
Mm.
Possibly. possibly a country that begins with U,
Yeah.
and they're thinking that somebody over there did it along with U.S. helpers too, like deep states people. Oh yeah.
Not surprised.
Nope.
I mean, it could be one of Elon's cronies. You never know.
I take it you don't like Elon, do you?
Who is Elon? What? Who is Elon? I don't know Elon. I
It's so
don't know.
funny how people have this. It's so funny how they sit there and make fun of him. Do they not realize the guy's autistic? So you're teasing somebody with a handicap. So that's fucking good on you, you retard. And then also, oh, by the way, he also happens to be the richest man in the world, who has actually the biggest ideas for helping to clean up our earth, such as, I don't know, environmental things. And he was a guy that supported electric cars, and everybody loved it. And all of a sudden now, because he works for Trump, oh no, he's so evil. He's so Hitler. Oh my God, we're gonna cry me in a corner. Oh my God, maga 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 maga. It's like,
When do you want to think Elon Musk goes for fucking presidency within like the
he
next
can't.
5-10 years?
I don't think he can, because he was not born in this country. He was born in Africa, South Africa. Oh, he can't technically, unless our constitution was changed, he could not run for president.
It takes money. I'm pretty sure he can
No.
bribe everybody.
Nope, he can't. Nope. And I'll tell you, because if that was the case, then the last president could have easily stayed in power and hired some Chinese operative. And I'll be honest, I am very surprised that the left has not tried to rewrite our constitution. I mean, they hate it. They hate that thing with a passion.
I'm
So-
just saying.
Yeah, well, Canada, you don't have a constitution. You're under a queen, so I'm just saying.
It's okay. I don't care.
Anyway, yeah.
I don't care. Politics, fuck 'em.
Well, yeah, but we're living politics every single day. Everything that happens is because
I
some
know, I
politician did
know.
it.
I know.
Oh, here's an interesting one. I hope Google loses Chrome, but it'd be very, very messy.
Yeah.
That's an article. What I'm getting this stuff from is PC World, so I've been reading their stuff for since my college days. So
I'm
20 years
really
ago.
curious with the new AMD next gen chips that they just dropped, the 9000 series. I wonder how they're gonna do it. How
Well, I can tell you this: you got to be careful, because here's the wildest fake CPU I've ever seen. It was sold by Amazon.
Nah.
Would you be fooled by a 14-year-old processor in a brand new box?
Nah.
AMD's new Ryzen 9950 X3D and the 9900 X3D are coming this week, but the 9800 X3D from last year remains the hottest CPU in town. The short, let's see, this short video. Okay, I'm not going to watch that, but apparently there's a new scam going around that somebody is actually printing the new fake ones.
Not surprised.
And slapping it onto older CPUs.
Not surprised.
And then this one said, inside the sealed and legit-looking box was a 2011 AMD FX processor. Wow, that is a dick move.
Not surprised.
I wonder how. But the thing is, that's being sold on Amazon.
Yeah,
that was sold on Amazon. So you have to wonder why there's no vetting. This is the problem I've had with Amazon and their third-party sellers, is that there's no vetting. Yep. I ordered a book that's out of print, but somebody actually had one for my fiance for Valentine's Day. And I said, "Where's my book?" It was supposed to be delivered, around Valentine's or a little bit after that, and the fucker canceled it. The fucking person canceled my order. That's bullshit.
Why? Was it on like a third-party seller?
It was a third-party seller because book is no longer in print. The book is but it doesn't matter. You should still have a standard. People like that should not be allowed to sell. If you're going to fuck people over like that, you should have your ability to sell on Amazon completely taken away from you. You can't scam buyers. Now, granted, it didn't cost me anything because Amazon only charges your account or your credit card once the thing has been shipped. Correct. Yeah. But before that, it's like, I've got
what that for the book, right?
It was for a book.
Did the books or did the author actually have an official?
No, this book was out of print. It's been out of print. It was printed in the early 2000s, and it's been out of print for a number of years. Okay, but a third-party seller had this book in inventory. They were a bookseller, and so they had the book.
Bookseller. Did you read through like the whole?
I did.
Before?
I read. I am such an avid reader of things, and so I didn't look at it at face value, but I took it as okay. You have the book, and it's a good price. You seem to be legit. You've got decent reviews, and people have had good experiences with you. I would say okay. I don't blindly go into something like that.
Except you got botted, technically.
No, I don't think I don't think these were bots because I can tell what a bot. I can tell which ones are bots just by the comments. Because I've gotten pretty good with that, especially with YouTube. Like you can tell which one are bots.
Yeah.
Like that one YouTuber I showed you, that Raptor guy I showed you that has been buying bots every week with 10,000 bots a week. I'm like, how is your channel not shut down? Honestly, you have it set weekly buying bots. Yeah, the guy's got over 1 million subscribers. And there's no way in hell those were naturally earned. There's no fucking way. He probably has maybe 1/8 of that for actual subscribers.
Yeah.
And one of these days we've got to go to a big deep dive into why this shit is allowed because, it's supposedly against terms of service, but fuck that if they're actually enforcing it.
Yeah.
Now, Dazzo, if you did that or if Ember, you did this or if I did this, we'd get our channel shut down right away.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, but people like that guy, sure, I can cheat the system. I don't care. I can cheat the system.
I know a lot of people cheat the system. I won't name names. I won't.
Yeah, sadly, isn't that really sad though? So.
He won't name names, but he really wants to.
I do. I love it.
I know the things, but I'm not at liberty to talk about it. So
see, I know I do my research on a lot of people. So I know.
Yeah, Social Blade is an amazing fucking tool. It really is. That is a great tool. Now, I mean, okay, so honestly, let's get into that a little bit here.
Go for it.
Is it if you're obviously it's really, really hard to get any kind of viewership on a video early in your career. Is it unethical in the early stages to at least bot your channel a little bit, but then once you actually get legit people, you cut it off at that point? You cut off the bots at that point.
Yeah. At this point, you might as well just get a hashtag account that actually has like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 freaking subs.
Yeah, I mean, and at that point, I wouldn't agree with that personally because your your numbers are you're only making like one or two numbers like actually rise.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be easily noticeable because you're gonna have a uneven number like as far as logistics, and then looking
Yeah.
down the road to see how much you've actually grown and what you've done yourself, you won't have a genuine gauge of that because you've half-assed part of the work, in my opinion.
Yep.
So
Right. No, I get that. I get that.
yeah.
But at the
That's why I never went
same
into the
time,
bot.
but at the same time, you are competing with people that are cheating the system. You
Oh,
are competing with people that are corporate channels. You are competing with people in a world where small channels are no longer promoted like they once were back in the early
Yeah.
days of YouTube. You're
wow.
competing with people that will stop at nothing to gain quote unquote views and grow all this this quasi interactivity, and then
Right.
everybody else gets screwed in the end. I mean, Dazzo, how long have you been at your channel? 8 years? And and at this point you should be
Almost.
you should be you should be at least 25-30,000 subscribers at a minimum. At a minimum for all the hard work you put into your videos.
If analytics actually work that way. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
I know it doesn't work like that, but I'm saying in the ways it used to be, that's how much you could have acquired over your course of those years. I think you could have, because you grind out videos.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there were some times where you couldn't do it because of work, but for the most part, you still grind out your videos.
Yeah.
And there's no reason why you're not higher up. Same with you, Ember. You guys should be way higher up. You know. I mean, when I look at people who have got maybe 100 videos, but they've got 10,000 subscribers, how the fuck does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I see so many of those websites, so many of those channels out there.
Yeah.
And yet Google does not get rid of them.
Because
He does not. They don't get rid of them.
Google
That's why I
don't
don't.
care.
That's why I think it's. That's why I don't. I think sometimes part of me thinks if you have to play the game, you have to get as dirty as they do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you
Then
have to
what's
get
the
down and
point?
dirty.
Then what's really the point in doing all it?
I don't know. Yeah, because it's all fake. It's not real people. It's fake people. It's AI. And yeah, but again, if Google does not care about cracking down on it, then what's the point? They claim to, but then you look at these multi-million channels. I mean, you go back and take that guy PewDiePie. Did he truly earn that many subscribers, or was that bots, or was that all bots? How much of that was legit? How much of that was that fake? Who knows? It's funny because I watch on occasion. I watch Markiplier. And he talks about in one of their early Monopoly videos, he's like, yeah, some people, they'll with rich parents will come to me and ask me how to make their kids, YouTube channels. And he's like, yeah, I know some secrets, I know some tricks. And I'm like, yeah, you probably know how to sell bots. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, you probably tell them to cheat the system, and probably does it in a way that it's not as obvious, But I don't think you can actually randomize the numbers. That's the thing. I think they're always in whole numbers. So you buy them in blocks of like 10 or 5 or 1 or 20, in the thousands, right? There's not like, you can't say like, 1985 or 100 here, 200 here or whatever. Like you can't vary it, which then I think would be harder to track if you could actually vary it. But you're right, though. You wouldn't ever get your actual analytics because the only way you would actually get your true analytics is if you actually knew how to break it down.
Well, even then,
you could.
Even then, if it's a bots, they can't give you the actual watch hours.
No, but I'm sure there's got to be bots that are built that actually do that, like actually can trigger watch hours.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just.
At this rate,
I think it's just effed up.
Whenever
well, you should because your channel has suffered because of the bots.
No, my channel only suffered because of my lack of content last summer. That's what it was. That was my actual fucking downfall, and I couldn't do anything to.
Yeah, because it's called you have a real life. You have a real job.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Ember. I guarantee Ember would want to be a daily streamer if she could, but she works a lot of crazy hours. You know,
my plan this year, though, if I do go back out and do some work, is move the actual podcast over to Sundays. Which I have to pivot, but if I have to, I have to.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to fucking risk losing half of my technical watch hours to bullshit. If I had to work that hard to do to recover my watch hours again, because I was actually getting close. I had like almost 1,500 watch hours.
And the sad thing for me is I pumped out over 300 videos over the course of a year and like 2 months, and I could not get the watch hours. I could not get anybody interested enough in the channel. And I think that's what killed it. I mean, that's honestly what killed it for me. It was like, you know what? Why am I not seeing a return on my investment, which is providing the content, if I'm never going to see a result? And Daz, you've always pointed this out. It's like, yeah, your IT background proves that you're a person who needs results. And I do. I need results for my hard work. And I'm like, I'm not going to invest all this time. We're talking, 4 or 5 hours of editing, on top of just recording multiple takes because I fuck up my everything I do. Even my intro, if I fuck my intro up, I fucking start recording all over again. I don't just go back and edit. I start over. And then we're not even accounting for my slow internet.
Yeah.
Even when I had decent internet, I was still picky as shit because I wanted to make sure that my videos, if there was like too much dead air, I would cut out the dead air and I would just do some kind of wipe on my on the video, so that was a decent transition. Especially if, like with ATS, if like there was just not enough or there was just dumb shit I was talking about, I would just cut that out. I'd leave some of the funnier stuff in, but for the most part, I'd kick it out. But I was like, I'm putting all these videos. I'm getting like 1 view, 2 views, 3 views, and some of those 1 views were my fucking views. Like I personally go up and watch it, and just to try to get something out of it, And how sad is that? And that was part of the problem with trying to be like part of communities that, you would think they would help you, but they didn't fucking help at all. I was a part of 2 well-known communities. And I thought, okay, maybe, just maybe, me being a community, part of their community membership, right? Like actually helping their channel grow, there would be reciprocity. Nope, there wasn't. There was never reciprocity. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Why does anybody even... why? And then I think to myself, why did I even waste my time with this? So, I rebranded God knows how many times over the years, and it just never panned out. So, that's why I've always equated the success on YouTube as like being a musician or an artist. It never pays, and you just have to have you have to have a lot of really fucking dumb luck. It's a lot of it just dumb luck. And sadly, some people cheat the systems, which hurts everybody. These bot. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there should be a ban on fucking botting channels. It should be illegal. I mean, they were already trying to go after Amazon for doing that shit. Well, YouTube is just as destructive, and it'll never happen because somewhere along the line, our YouTube gets some kind of kickback from that. They've got to get some kind of kickback. That's why these channels can still exist. So, but anyway, that's my rant. That's my rant. So, no, I'm just kind of thumbing through some of the IT articles here on that, but not really seeing anything all that big of a deal that I haven't already read. That's not really interesting for most people. Oh, actually, here we go. YouTubers are being scammed with fake AI generated deepfakes.
Sorry, that article is 3 years too late. That already started happening like way before COVID.
Hold on here.
Deepfakes has been
what they're doing is they're making deepfakes of the actual creators, the content creators.
Dude, deepfakes.
That's the new thing.
deep fakes has
right,
been
but now,
freaking thing.
but now they're
like
going
the
after,
last
but
10 years.
yes, but not. They weren't They weren't doing this to content creators at the time.
Yeah.
They're doing it more of like other celebrities, but not content creators at that point.
They've been doing it since, yeah. But okay.
Scammers are also allegedly sending emails asking recipients to click on a link to confirm these updated YouTube Partner Program terms and conditions. The link actually leads to a fake login page, Studio YouTube Plus, or Studio YouTube -plus.com, designed to steal user credentials. To create a sense of urgency, the scammers threaten that the recipient's account will be restricted within 7 days if they don't confirm these changes. So this is more nefarious than just the deepfakes. But it's basically called deepfake phishing.
Yeah.
So that's up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just think there's too many assholes out there that really need to be off the internet. But then again, I'm an asshole, so maybe I should be off the internet too.
What asshole?
You always address me as, well, hey, I'm not asshole. I'm Mr. Asshole to you.
Yeah. You want to sing that Dennis Leary song again?
Not if you don't want this channel copyrighted. I don't. Copy stricken. You know? I almost want to make a parody of that song, but
that would be fucking nice.
It's all right. I mean, it's like it's already its own built-in. It's like its own built-in parody as it is.
Yeah.
You know.
What an asshole.
I'm proud of it.
God. Anyways, I think that's going to wrap up the episode of 1K Frequency, episode number 10.
1 year anniversary. Can you believe it?
I know. 1 year. 10 episodes in. Horrible.
Well,
what's that?
not quite an episode a month. Not quite an episode a month, but hey.
We're pushing. And we want to continue.
Wait, now a question. Is this the most episodes of all the podcasts we've had?
MAGA, 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 MAGA.
I was hoping you would say that as we were signing out, but I guess not. Damn it.
I came back just in time because I was talking to my coworker.
Of course you were.
Understand.
MAGA.
Oh no, do you have 10 episodes? Does that beat out all the other? Like we've done like 6 here, 5 here, but like, have we eclipsed now all the other shows?
No.
Okay.
No, we haven't.
Because Dazzo and Friends, I don't know how long that went for, and then Dazzo Nation, and then there was one other one that I think you did before I joined, and then
so
this one.
If you are not counting 1K Frequency, we did 38 episodes. We're technically 10 episodes in if we're not counting highlights.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
we got to get cracking on episodes.
That's why we're doing
podcast 5 days a week. No. Podcast 5 days a week. Yeah, right. Good luck with that.
If I actually had the time,
if only we were making lots and lots of money. If we were like making lots and lots of money, like Elon level money, and things like that, we probably would do five shows a week for sure.
I just don't have the time for that.
If you were making that kind, if you were making Elon level money, you wouldn't fucking care about your normal job.
Yeah, of course. Duh.
You would just be done with that job.
Yeah. No shit.
Anyway, so yeah.
Anyways, that is it for this live stream, guys. Thank you all for watching, and we're gonna be back next Tuesday night, as always.
Tuesday.
As always, 7 p.m. Eastern, for another episode of 1K Frequency on Dazz Radio. And the merch discount for 50% off your total sales will end at midnight. So if you guys want to use the promo code DRLive HBD at checkout, you guys can. Minimum $30 purchase.
And that is
50% off.
midnight. That's midnight Eastern time, correct?
Yes, sir.
That'll be 11 Central, 10 Mountain, 9 Pacific.
But don't worry, I will have another promo that's gonna go on sale for like the next week, for tomorrow morning. So stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to everybody for coming out to the stream tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. 1K Frequency signing out for the rest of the night. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Give one and Maga.